Yeah, alright, take two. Accidentally fucking press the stop recording button for no reason. Dingus me strikes again.
So how many?
Right, first off, Upper Echelon, you've gotten on to people in the past for sensationalism and disinformation. But here's your biggest disinformation on this video. Ad slave, and you put it in quotes. And you're saying that Atlas Earth has a promise. They don't. That's two lies right there, right off the bat in the title of your video. This isn't the first time I've called you out for your bullshit. This is the second video, and you've got two lies in your title right off the bat. Continuing right along.
People have seen this cartoon-looking villain guy right here. I think they call him Crypto Luigi sometimes.
I haven't.
Yes, no, I feel like you would probably remember it if you did, but a whole lot more of you might see him around on the platform in the near future because his company, Atlas Earth, of which he is the marketing director, also known as Atlas Reality, is doing a pretty heavy advertising push here on YouTube. If you look at the Google Ads Transparency Center, you can see the campaigns that they're currently running, which is 12 of them, with about 3 to 5 variations each. But the important part is that they talk about this product.
Keynote here, he starts off with this portion of truth and then ramps up into lying about shit pretty fucking fast. I'll point it out right when it happens.
As if it's a mechanism to earn, quote, money on the side or money in real life, end quote.
That quote, that's misleading because it does, and I have $15 in less than a year. Actually, it was about 8 months.
On its face, there's nothing wrong with that. Plenty of applications and software programs are designed to let people earn small bits of income here and there or gamify different tasks. But this one in particular, Atlas Earth, more so than probably any other similar type of game I've ever...
There it is right there. He said game. Atlas Earth does not call itself a fucking game. On Google's app download page, it says it's under finance and banking, not game. That's the first blatant lie of the whole video right there. That's where he starts lying. Aside from the title of the video. It is not a game, Echelon. It is not.
Seen in my life is a cleverly designed mechanism that takes regular people and tricks them into becoming...
There's the second lie. Tricks you into what?
What I call advertisement slaves.
Advertisement slaves. Dude, let me lay this out for you. Every time the 50 rent boost comes in, maybe 3 times out of the dozen or so times it's come in, I've went and watched on it. Maybe. I'm not a fucking ad slave to this finance and banking app. It doesn't trick me into being one either. Let me explain what it is. It is a much slower, much more tedious version of investing on dividend paying stocks. And I've got a fucking brokerage account, and I've seen how little those pay off. This is much slower than that. Let me break it down even further. You will make more money per year begging on the street than you will make investing in dividend paying stocks, blue chip stocks, like McDonald's that pays like $1 every quarter, or Microsoft that's paying like 57 cents a quarter. And when I say a quarter, I mean every 3 months out of the year. It's a finance term. Echelon, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, dude. You're full of shit. Yeah, but continuing right along.
Hidden behind a thin veneer of altruistic reward systems, Atlas Earth is actually a shockingly effective idiot trap.
idiot trap. No, not at all. Thought I saw a piece of dust on my camera lens. Okay, an idiot trap is something like multi-level marketing, MLM, where you're paying someone above you who recruited you, they're paying someone above them who recruited them. Pyramid scheme. Basically, an MLM and a pyramid scheme are almost identical. There's some differences, but I don't know much about them. Only that you get recruited, you pay up to someone who recruited you, who goes up to someone who recruited them, yada yada yada. This is not what the fuck is happening on Atlas Earth. Alright, yeah, Joe, you're just gonna have to fucking wait, dude.
Healing and monetizing what is perhaps the most valuable and irreplaceable thing that any person could ever have, which is time. Let's get into it. This right here is Atlas Earth, obviously, which is self-described as a digital layer of the real world.
Let me turn this up.
Virtual real estate earns you cash back. End quote. It's been operating for a number of years now, proudly boasting over $3 million of payouts in some of their advertising. But when you...
They have paid out. I've gotten $15 from them already. And right now, my current account balance is sitting around $3.50 waiting to be paid out, and that has been since last month when I got my last payout. Well, technically, it was less than a month ago. About 2.5 weeks. Yeah, well, 2 weeks is 14, 15, 16, so yeah, 17 days ago. 17 days, and I've already got $3. And I haven't watched any ads either. I'm not an ad slave to this finance and banking app. So, just continuing right along.
Peel back the layers, it very quickly becomes obvious that pursuing this game, with air quotes there,
Lie again, Upper Eschelon. It's not a fucking game. It is a finance and banking app, not a goddamn game. You lying sack of shit.
Not to overuse the phrase here, is self-inflicted advertisement slavery.
There's another lie again.
It's a relatively simple overall premise behind the veil of gamified rewards, but here's the gist of it. After downloading the application, players get to purchase one free plot of land, which is a 30-foot by 30-foot geosynced square on a digital map. After purchase, this plot of land, this digital land, if you will, as well as whatever plots you end up earning or purchasing afterwards, earns you rent per second, every second of every day. In theory, that sounds promising, and they lean into this concept heavily in the advertising. But if you start running numbers, the picture necessarily changes.
And you didn't run the proper numbers.
What you earn is tied to rarity, but the majority of what you'll receive are common parcels to begin with, which have a return of 0.00000000011. So
that's true. That is 1 duodecicentillionth of a penny per second. That's true. He's mixed a little bit of truth in with all of his lies. Please take note of that. And he's acting like he's narcissistic to boot. You can tell by his tone of voice. It's all monotone and, oh, doom and gloom. He's manipulating you, and not in the good way.
Essentially nothing. However, that gets paid to you per second, which sounds intriguing. Let's do some overly simplified napkin math. When you start the game, you get one piece of land for free.
He calls it napkin math again to make it sound like he just does all this offhand, like it's nonchalant. But all math is the exact same. It's just math. It's nothing special. Doing it on a napkin is the same as doing it on a piece of college ruled paper or a piece of fucking graph paper. It's all the goddamn same. There's no difference in it. He's just using the psychology of, oh, I can do this offhand in my spare time for free. He's making it sound like it's less important or more important than it is. It's another form of psychological manipulation. Don't buy into what he just said, how he said it. Napkin math. Fucking full of shit, you asshole.
After that, it costs costs 100 Atlas bucks to get another one. Well, the way that you get more Atlas bucks, among all sorts of little gamified giveaways and surveys to complete, or shopping rewards, bonuses with partnered vendor.
There's the lie right there. Watch ads. And he's making it sound like it's a bad thing when, I mean, Upper Echelon, dude, you've got ads on your videos. You really want to fucking pull this card out of your deck? You really want to fucking go there, dude? There's multiple ways to get Atlas bucks. You can sell a parcel of land that you have, and you can name the price, and other people can decide whether or not they want to pay it. That's another way to earn Atlas bucks. Watching the ads is not something I bother with at all. I just don't. They have in-app events such as Atlas Racer, Atlas Fishing, Bowling, Battleship, where you compete against other players to earn a reward pool of Atlas bucks where you contribute per attempt and the winner takes them all. Well, not all of them. It's dispersed among the top 3 players in the event. I've won one of those events once out of 4 that I've attempted. I decided it wasn't for me because I don't have the skill and the reflexes necessary for it. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. It's completely up to you whether or not you want to do those events. Then there's buying the parcels with your fucking money, and it continuously pays out once you buy it. He doesn't even cover that you can sell the parcels. He leaves it out. I would say it's a lie by omission, but it's not. It's straight up, Upper Echelon is trying to manipulate people to get you to go off and attack this thing like he did with AI stuff. Well, they call it AI, but it's really an intelligent algorithm. It's a construct. But that's besides the point. The point is he's fucking lying, telling partial truths. He's not showing his fucking work in what he's doing here. He's not showing his account on the fucking app. He's not being honest. He's not telling you all the information. He's sensationalizing it and telling you only the bad parts about it, when there is much more. He's telling you roughly 20% about what's actually going on with that app.
Things like that. The primary way to do it for most people is watching ads.
That's a lie.
Every 20 minutes, you can watch one advertisement, and that advertisement gives you 2 Atlas bucks. Now, these ads are sometimes 20 seconds long or 40 seconds long.
And he's focusing heavily on how long the ads are to make it sound like it's a bad thing when it's a completely fucking optional thing. You choose whether or not you want to watch the ads. It's up to you and your free will, dude. So Upper Echelon, shut the fuck up already. Move on to another part of it. You keep harping on the same damn thing about the ads. Oh, it's so bad.
I've seen while researching the topic are from similar applications, that is play to earn applications where you supposedly make money, and they're 60 seconds long.
He calls other ones applications, but he calls Atlas Earth a fucking game. What's the matter, dude? Did you see in your notes where it was tagged under finance and banking on Google Play? Did you see that fucking shit in your notes, you dumb bitch? Did you decide to call it an app instead of a game already? He changes his fucking words and his tone on it. Note that. Because he's lying out of his fucking ass and manipulating you, the viewer of his video, to sensationalize this like it's some sort of horrid fucking thing. But it's not.
Means 30 to 50 minutes of ads spread across about 17 hours. You can watch 3 of them per hour if you do it right off of cooldown every single time it's available. And after that time investment, you can buy a single plot of land. Cool. Sounds good. Now let's calculate what that land plot most likely yields.
You hear him say, cool, sounds good, real suddenly and quickly, all sarcastically. Just wanted to point that out in case you missed it. And he's still harping on, oh, you have to watch a billion fucking ads just to get one fucking thing. Oh, God, it's so bad.
Here's an on-screen breakdown for those that want to see it.
For one
Per
fucking
minute, per hour,
parcel.
per day, and per...
Let me just go through this. That's the actual number. Point about 8 zeros, then 111 per second. For one parcel, that's the same calculation right there. Times 60 seconds, that's actually inaccurate. He's only got 3 sixes there. He's missing a 0. Well, fuck. Hold on here. I'll get out my calculator and double check this shit. Come on, wake up, little buddy. You have work to do. Okay. I'm going to take all those zeros off and just multiply 111 times 60. And you can just imagine the 7 or 8 zeros in front of it. Okay, because my calculator is just not going to want to work here. Alrighty. 1 times 60 equals, 660. So from 11 to 660, he's missing 1 0 at the end. Now that right there should be a 0, and then it should be 3 6s and a 0. His calculations are off, which means his per year calculation is off. But ignoring that, ignoring how his math is off, Upper Echelon, your quote-unquote napkin math, I'm doing the same shit you did. Doesn't feel good, does it, bitch? If I didn't care, I wouldn't make a fucking video on this, everyone. His napkin math is off. What? Fuck the word napkin. His math is off. Completely fucking off per year. And it's negligible. Its end result is negligible. But the point is, it's one fucking parcel. Who the fuck is gonna stay with one goddamn parcel? Who the fuck is gonna go into a brokerage account and only buy one share of a company that pays out 1 penny per fucking quarter and try and make $1 off of that? Nobody, not even speedrunners and challenge runners who have gotten tired of video games, are going to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to do this really stupid thing. I'm going to buy one share of a fucking company off the goddamn stock market, and I'm going to see how long it takes me to make a fucking dollar. That is fucking retarded. Every time someone's going to get their paycheck, if they're investing into this app, like I am, they're going to set aside a certain amount. They're going to buy a certain number of parcels every time they get their paycheck. And that's why I have nearly 200 parcels right now in less than a year. Oh, everyone, I'm going to be asking to contribute on Patreon. Yeah, this is one of the things I intend on doing with some of that money, along with paying my family's bills and investing in stocks on the market. I'm diversifying my incomes, passive incomes, active incomes, the whole fucking thing. It's just practical, it's common sense to not have all your eggs in one basket, as the old saying goes. But that aside, ignore that. That's irrelevant to me bitching about this fucking retard who's making this video I'm showing you. We'll get around to that later. Just ignore that for now. Don't consider it in the whole spiel that's going on here. Get right back to this.
Per year. There's a lot of zeros, so I'm not going to say them all. However, at the bottom here, you'll notice one final step in the process, which is a 30x multiple, including that 30x multiplier, which I'll talk about in just a second. It's pretty...
And again, dude, you're missing the part where you can get a 50 times multiplier every so often. It comes around usually every week. And it lasts for like 2 or 3 days. And I've only used it like 3 out of the dozen or so times it's popped up for me. And I'm up to like a total payout of $18 on the app so far in less than a year. Whoever wants to see it, I will fucking show you.
Important. One parcel earns roughly $1 per year, which is theoretically repeatable. If you spend a few hours watching ads across several days, you would have maybe 8 land tiles, or 10, or 12, which means 8 or 10 or $12.
Just want to point out, he's saying if you only watch ads to get your fucking tiles, blah, 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 you're gonna be doing this forever.
Per year instead of 1, which understandably offers up the illusion of a decent investment.
The illusion. Yeah, shut the fuck up. There's an ad playing on your video, Upper Echelon. Yeah, is that fucking good?
Just one problem.
Yeah, how about the optics of that shit, bitch?
30x multiplier, which is included in every single calculation that any proponent of this game will ever show to you. In order to activate it, you have to do something very specific, which is watch a 60-second advertisement one time every single hour. If
no, you don't.
This, that is, watch the...
It's free will. It's completely your choice if you want to watch the ads to get the boosts. And that's the standard 24/7. It's available every day ad boost. Yeah, it's always fucking there. I hardly ever fucking touch the damn thing. I don't bother with it. Maybe when the times 50 boost comes in, I'll fucking get 6 hours or so on that. Maybe. There's other shit. There's other boosters that he is not pointing out. And I'll fucking tell you. And I'll fucking go through my app and fucking show you if you like. It'll be a separate video. I will fucking prove that this shit works better than how he's portraying it. Because he's mixing in partial truths, cherry-picked data, which is the same thing that he and everyone else accused, what was it? The Wall Street Journal of doing when they were trying to hammer PewDiePie a few years back. Congratulations, Upper Echelon. You're doing the exact same shit that they did that you didn't like either. You've become the bitch. And as Louis Rossman says, be the whole fucking bitch.
60-second ad and receive a 30 times multiplying rent boost, right, for that hour.
And why are you showing this static on your... That's a visual fucking manipulator. This whole static thing. What the fuck is this shit, dude? Are you curating your videos for this doomer fucking phenomenon going? Are you just doom-saying every damn thing these days? Is that what the fuck's going on?
Thereby having a 6-hour boost period, which needs to be recharged every 6 hours. Forever. It sounds complicated, right? And that...
No, it doesn't need to be charged forever. You don't have to fucking watch the ads. You see, he's keeping on going with this fucking, oh, it's bad because you have to watch the ads. No, you fucking don't.
That's because it is, but the simplified math is that in order for someone to earn $1 from one parcel of land across a full year...
There he goes. $1 from one parcel of land across the whole year. Oh my God, it's so bad. Shut the fuck up, Upper Echelon. Nobody is going to be that fucking retarded. Nobody. Not even congenitally retarded morons are going to sit there with one fucking parcel in this fucking finance and banking app and wait for it to hit $1. No one is that fucking stupid. But apparently you think everyone is. Granted, I think people are pretty fucking stupid too, but not that goddamn stupid.
They would need to watch 24 ads per day.
Oh, here he goes. He's just ratting on about the fucking ads. Oh God, the ads, the ads.
Ads per year.
Ads. Oh, it's so bad.
Roughly 1 minute long each, from what I've seen, which would be about 67 hours of time spent watching ads.
Oh, you're gonna watch 60 fucking hours of ads. Oh God, it's so bad.
The thing is, if that sounds ridiculous, it gets infinitely worse.
Only in your fucking twisted lying narrative.
Like, way, way, way worse. Here's the catch. Once again, on the surface, that doesn't seem like a terrible value proposition, necessarily, because you could theoretically scale that number to something much more reasonable. Remember, watching those hours upon hours of advertisements would have
get on with it.
Higher returns based on the amount of land that you have. So
move the fuck on, dude.
Those 60 plus hours of ad watching wouldn't pay you a penny per hour. They'd probably pay you over $1 per hour. But there is a very specific aspect of Atlas Earth's business model that we need to clarify right now. According to a post on the Atlas Reality support page, in order to avoid being a literal pun.
Oh, here he highlights this. It's a scam. He fucking highlights it. He knows he's being a complete shithead. He knows what he's doing. He's manipulating your viewpoint with partial truths and a lot of fucking lies, and he's harping on this one fucking aspect when it's not the entirety of the fucking application. It's only like 1/10 of it. If that. Continuing on.
Scheme, which means taking money from one investor to pay
Ponzi scheme. Fucking pyramid scheme, Ponzi scheme. Yeah, he's fucking saying that. And he probably went through a bunch of legitimate articles talking about all the aspects of it from start to fucking payout. And he's harping on this one fucking article that's asking, is it a scam? And it's got words like pyramid and Ponzi scheme in it. He's manipulating your viewpoint through curated information release. If he were the fucking United States government, you would say it's a psyop. That's the same damn thing he's doing. He's controlling what you see in how he presents it to manipulate you into hating this one thing, so you'll go and attack it, and he can claim complete amnesty from, oh, I didn't attack it, someone who watched my video chose to, blah, 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 blah. It's the same thing that the CIA did a long time ago, and they're still doing now. And I can point to 2 videos on Legally Armed America's channel where he shows an undercover agent of an investigative firm recording these people in the CIA talking about how they fuck over Americans with the same tactics. Or you can just go to Legally Armed America's YouTube channel and find it yourself. It's been roughly 8 months to a year ago.
Atlas Earth claims that they only use money from advertisers in order to pay their players.
Hold on. Fuck, I pressed the wrong button here. Let me get back into that. Let me skip all the fucking ads.
Always going to be a particular bonus or concept or wheels. Atlas Earth claim.
Okay. I'm back at it. Let me read this in its entirety. Yes, it is possible to buy land. Yes, that is exactly right. Using real money by first buying Atlas bucks. Yeah, you have to fucking buy the Atlas bucks, then convert it over and buy a fucking parcel and yeah. Okay. Yes, you can redeem virtual rent for real life money. Yes, I have done this. I've earned 15 fucking dollars in less than a year. It's been about 8 months. And yes, that might sound iffy. What? If it's all the information you have. However, we don't use money from in-app purchases to pay players. All of the money players redeem for their virtual rent comes from what advertisers pay us to run ads in the game. We never use one player's money to pay another player. Right, that right there, that is currently 1/3 of their business model, because they are currently working on agreements with various states and countries for tourism increments and other it's not geopolitical, it's some sort of contract that they're working on with various places so that they can open up the landmark bidding system that they've got planned and have had planned since I first downloaded their application. They're working on that so that they can get a small portion of revenue from tourism to fund this app and the payouts along with the advertisement revenue they're getting. They're working on multiple angles to make a long-term sustainability goal. It's not just the fucking ads. Honestly, I imagine that they have an offshore account in a tax haven along with the appropriate paperwork having already been filed, where they're stashing a bunch of money in this account, and it's probably going to be a high yield account, so that they can continue using that as well to sustain payouts to everyone who has payouts in their app. I've already thought about this stuff, and hey, that's two other things, one of which they're already working on. The other is, I think they might have this going on. I hope they do. Now, continuing on with this charade that Upper Eschelon is splilling about ads.
Claims that they only use money from advertisers in order to pay their players. This matters a lot because, if true, while it does technically avoid the pitfall of being an actual Ponzi scheme, it changes the way that you have to run the business.
First of all, it's not a goddamn Ponzi scheme. It's not a fucking multi-level marketing scheme. It's not a fucking pyramid scam. It is not any of those. It is a fucking legitimate goddamn investment banking app. Granted, it is infinitesimally slower than buying blue chip stocks in the stock market, which is infinitely slower than begging on the fucking streets, Upper Echelon. It's a very slow thing. And it has long-term sustainability potential in it because of how slow it is. Stop harping on the fucking ads.
Here's what I mean. In another Atlas Reality blog post, we can see the boosting rates that they allow in different countries.
I ignore those.
The thing that immediately jumps out is that if you have more than 150 parcels of land, you no longer receive a 30...
Okay, this information is crucial if you care about the ad boost that is available 24/7. The weekly 50 times boost ignores this completely. and it gives you a straight up 50 times boost, and it happens once a week, and it is for 2 to 3 days. It's the entire fucking weekend. Well, I may be wrong. It may be every other week. I haven't paid attention to it, but it is either weekly or bi-weekly. And it lasts for 2 or 3 days. If you're really fucking paying attention and you give a shit about these ads, okay? That's the information you need to know. This information right here. There you go.
The X multiplier for the ads that you watch. Suddenly, as soon as you cross that 150 parcel threshold,
Yeah, get the fuck on with it, dude.
Boost. This continues down the line, dramatically decreasing the more...
Please note that he does not say a single word about the 50 times booster that's either weekly or bi-weekly. He says nothing about it. He is carefully curating the information he gives you because he's a piece of shit.
And that you own, all the way down to just double, at or beyond 1,500 total tiles. And the purpose behind that...
Yeah, before he even goes on about the purpose behind that, like it fucking matters, there's other boosters. If you spend, I don't remember the exact amount it cost per badge or passport, but if you're in a place and you buy the passports and badges, those also give you a boost in how much you get. If you have a certain number of them, all the way up to 20% boost when you have 101 or more of those passport badges, that's a permanent boost that doesn't get affected, doesn't get taken away or anything, doesn't get increased until you watch one of those ads. It's a permanent 20% boost. There I am getting my shit fucking mixed up. Sorry about that. 20% boost. And that's a lot. It's a lot of places you have to go in real world, in real time. You go to a place, you visit it, you open up your app, you go to the Atlas, and you buy the fucking passports for that area. And when you get up to a fucking 101 or more of them, you have the max level boost for the passports, 20%. He doesn't say that at all. He doesn't tell you at all that when you get to having a certain percentage of an area, you automatically become either the mayor or some other such title over it, and you get a boost from when other players in that area make a purchase. He says nothing about that. And yeah, it is in the app. You get a governor, a mayor, and a president boost. On top of your maximum 20% boost from having 101 or higher of the passport badges. And then that gets compounded further when you watch the 50 times ad booster every week or every other week. It all gets compounded together, and he says nothing about that. And I don't even bother thinking about that. I looked at it, I ran some math on it, and I decided, well, that would be nice, but I'm nowhere near ready for that yet. I just need to simply focus on getting all the parcels first. Once I get X number of parcels, then I'll be making X number per second. I'll be content, I'll be fine, and that'll be that. I didn't even bother calculating the governor, president, or mayor boost. I didn't calculate any of the boost you get in percentage-wise about the badges, the passport badges. I didn't calculate that. I didn't calculate the rarity of the parcel. I just said, this is my baseline. X number of parcels times X number of income per second There, I'm good. That's what I'll do, and I'll be fine with that. That's it. It's that fucking simple. Continuing on with this cavalcade of fucking idiocracy from Upper Echelon.
Putting it simply, is solvency. The way that you make money is by watching ads.
No, you
Tons of
don't.
them, over and over and over again. Atlas Reality, therefore, must always be earning more money from advertisements compared to the payouts being given to players. So, if they actually continued awarding decent bonuses in a way that would make the concept legitimately valuable for most players, they would quickly begin paying out more money than they take in.
You're not thinking about anything other than the fucking ads, Upper Echelon. They have paperwork currently in the works to go off and form a contract for a percentage of fucking revenue earned from tourism, and they have their own fucking in-app system for doing that is currently about 10% finished in its implementation. Now, they've got a little thing where you can schedule and book flights to a place from inside their application on their website, too. They've got that. It's 10% in place.
If, hypothetically, everyone using the application, let's say tomorrow, stopped watching any ads but continued collecting rent, the company would quickly fall apart, obviously. So they systematically decrease the amount that you can earn, offsetting any potential benefit deliberately, because the purpose of this application is not to return value. It's to trick people into becoming ad slaves.
That's a fucking lie, dude. Why are you lying? They have shit in progress already to sustain the fucking app. That's why it's in banking and finance. They have to file the appropriate paperwork. They have to wait months for it to be fucking ratified by each individual government at each individual locale.
Here's another way of looking at it. As the community for this game has rapidly grown, tricked into spending a disproportionate amount of their lives and money, wasted in front of a tiny screen for fractions of a penny in the process, some of those community members have maximized the amount of earnings that they can get. There's all sorts of dedicated guide material, like in-depth stuff, by the way, for how to optimally approach the game, with most of that material outright acknowledging that you actually don't even want to surpass 150 tiles. If you do, your earnings decrease for a substantial amount of time, before once again recovering afterward. But even then, as the boosting rates continue to fall, you're never actually growing at a proportional rate. For example here, the maximum amount that you could earn from 150 tiles would be roughly $200 per year. But the maximum amount that you can earn from 1,500 tiles is about 500.
Again, he's not even touching on the weekly or bi-weekly 50 times boost for that. He's not touching on the additional income you get from being a mayor or a president or a governor of an area. He's not even touching on the passport boosts that you get up to a maximum of a 20% boost from when you have 101 or higher passports in your badge collection. He's not touching on any of that. And that's stuff that's in the fucking application itself. That's why I'm up to 18 fucking dollars in 8 months instead of where I calculated I would be right now. And I can show you in another video. I can show you my fucking account. Upper Echelon, do you have a fucking account? Did you investigate this properly? No, you didn't, because you're a fucking bitch.
Earnings were exponential, as a lot of these community members like to say, or even just linear for that matter. You should be earning well over $2,000 per year with 1,500 tiles. But instead you earn less than a quarter of that. Because the application is not about passive income. It's about converting people into ad slaves.
There he goes again, saying it's all about being an ad slave. He's gone on for 8 minutes so far of his video bitching about the same damn thing when it's only a minor part of the entire fucking process. I've given you information. I will fucking show you in my next video. I will fucking screen capture from my fucking Atlas Earth account. I will fucking show you. Upper Echelon is full of shit. He's saying curated information that is hand-picked, that does not tell you the whole fucking picture. He is full of shit now. This is the second time he's done this in a video. The first time was some AI stuff a few months ago. Now it's this about Atlas Earth. He is doomsaying. He is being a hate and fearmonger now. He is not worth watching anymore. That's why I've already reported this video.
That sizzle? That's the soundtrack.
Oh look, another fucking ad.
Literally melt in your mouth tender.
You really like pushing shit about anti-advertisements, Upper Echelon? Because you've got ads on your fucking video. Did you put them there? You've got enough subscribers and watch time to have put them there. So, tell everyone, Upper Echelon.
There's an all-encompassing critical component of this that has to be considered every single time we talk about these earnings figures. Which is that every single one of these possible figures assumes that the player is watching thousands and thousands of ads per year.
Just like you're assuming.
Rolling timer, which is dozens of hours spread across your day in such a way that you can't even sleep a full night. Okay? These
bullshit. I don't fucking watch that much ads on that thing.
Watching ads while you spend your lunch break watching ads.
Shut up.
God
damn.
As you brush your teeth every day of every week.
Tired of hearing about your ads. Fucking shut up, Upper Echelon. You've got ads on your videos. Shut the fuck up.
That's already insane, like just on its face, completely insane. But let's do an even better demonstration. So far, I've only talked about time, not money, although time is obviously much more important than money. The time that you invest in this game is quite literally never worth the payout, point blank, period, ever. But what about...
Oh, really? Is it?
Tiles? Yeah, that's even worse. A single tile of land would cost you roughly $5, which is 100 Atlas bucks. But the community has this special little calculator that they made. It's super...
I have not seen it because I haven't bothered trying to min-max the system.
I'm going to gloss over some stuff here because there's so many little different systems and features to mask the predatory nature of the app that there's always going to be a particular bonus.
Did you hear it? He said predatory nature of the app. It's not predatory. It's not. I'll fucking show you. I've made upwards of $18 fucking dollars so far, and it's been less than a year. Just keep on going here. Picking this video apart for all of its bullshit. I'm just gonna have to ignore every time he says advertisements, because clearly it's redundantly annoying.
Or concept or wheel spin, etc., that I failed to talk about. But let's use the community's own calculator for this and plug in a hypothetical.
Hold up. When he said wheel spin or something he forgot to talk about, he intentionally left it all out. He didn't forget. He didn't forget shit. He spent time curating this script with partial truths and a lot of fucking lying and a lot of harping on fucking advertisements for over half of his video's runtime. He knows what the fuck he's doing. He's manipulating you because he thinks you're fucking retarded. He thinks you have no brain cells to work with. Granted, I feel a lot of people are fucking retarded too, but not that fucking retarded.
Hypothetical investment of $1,000. If you follow along with the statistical rarity curve, which is 50% common, 30% rare, 15% epic, and 5% legendary, each with their own escalating values in red. If you assume those numbers to be accurate...
Oh, quick thing. You can upgrade the quality of your parcel to legendary. You can upgrade it to that. And you'll go from 11 duodecicentillionths of a penny per second all the way up to 44. Think about it. If you have the money to spend in this banking and finance app, and a lot of people probably won't, but for enough people who do, it's all a numbers game. It's all X investment for yay so much payout. It's all just a numbers game. Because you've got enough money to throw away on something like this. You've got enough money to go, hey, yeah, I'm already living comfortably. I'll fuck around with this and have some fun with it. You seriously, he's purposefully left out all of the boosters from being mayor, governor, or president, and all the other stuff. He's purposefully left it out to manipulate you into thinking it's all about advertisements and becoming an ad slave, quote unquote.
A $1,000 investment would get you roughly 242 tiles. Now, once again, assuming that you spent 60 plus hours of your time that year.
Shut up about the ads.
Continuously, every 6 hours of every day, like clockwork.
Shut up.
This $1,000 investment would then earn you $220 back. This means that over the course of 5 years, thereby spending well over 300 hours watching advertisements, which is in excess.
Hey, why don't you talk about the ROI, the return on investment from blue chips stock in the stock market? It's roughly the same damn thing. I've run the numbers. It would take a few hundred years to get a return on investment from blue chip stocks that pay dividends in the stock market. That's not what this is about. You can sell the fucking plots for Atlas coins, and then you can use that and cash out. And granted, it's not going to realistically get you much, because other players are going to be like, yeah, I don't want to pay you a few thousand Atlas coins just for that. I don't care if you spend $200 making it legendary. No, I'm not going to pay you for that. Some people are going to be like that. A lot, actually. The stock market's the same damn way. Everybody wants to buy when it's low and sell when it's high. Not everybody's going to make money off of it. Same difference, only not the same difference with that app. You're going to make money, but it's going to be exceedingly slow to do so. It's only going to work if you spend time and money putting into it so that you can make money out of it. It is something that is designed mathematically to be sustainable for the long term and to go slowly. It's much slower than the stock market, which again is much slower than sitting on the street begging for money. Think about it, everybody. Put it into real world context. You can make more money begging people on the street, pretending to be homeless, or not even pretending to be homeless, just asking people, hey, do you mind giving me a couple of dollars to help me out? You'll be surprised at the number of people who will just give you fucking money. You will make more money doing that than working the stock market, which is faster than working this app. It is designed to be slow so that it can be sustainable for the long term. You don't fucking get it, Upper Echelon. You don't fucking get it. You're a fucking moron. You're just doomsaying to try and get this thing destroyed and taken down like you did with fucking AI apps.
Of 14 full 24-hour days. Over the course of 5 years,
you
would
sure, shut up.
break even and then earn about $100. That may sound fine. Who am I kidding? No, it doesn't.
It may sound fine. Who am I kidding? No, it doesn't. It's the same damn way in the stock market, bitch. But you're not telling everyone the truth. You're just being sarcastic, bitch. You're manipulating everyone into thinking it's a bad thing when it's not. So full of shit, dude. You're so far up your own ass. How do your farts smell, Upper Echelon? Do you enjoy the way they taste? God, you're so far up your own ass.
5 years and 300 hours of work to earn $100 isn't fine. It's brain damage. But I'm trying to be nice here because apparently millions of people play.
No, you're not trying to be nice. You're being a sarcastic bitch. 5 fucking years, dude. I ran the numbers for stuff in the stock market, and it would take nearly 300 years. And you're talking about, oh, it's so bad because it's going to be 5 years before you get your fucking $100. Well, in the fucking stock market, it takes nearly 300 fucking years to do the same thing. So shut the fuck up, bitch.
This shit and waste their money. It may sound nice just to be nice to people, but let's then compare it to an average high-yield savings account. $1,000.
Please note that a high-yield savings account is not the same. It's a false dichotomy. It is not the same by any means. It is not similar by any means. What Atlas Earth is doing is similar to what the stock market is doing. You buy, you hold, you earn continuously. A high-yield savings account is you put money in and they hold it for an X amount of time, and then you get that you put in back plus the interest. It is not continuous. It is for X amount of time, usually between 1 and 5 years. That is what a high-yield savings account does. It is not continuous. It does not go indefinitely like Atlas Earth app does or the stock market. It is a false dichotomy he is setting up to make you think that this app is bad when it's not. He's not comparing it to its analog in the real life, the stock market. He's comparing it to something completely different. Apples and oranges, Upper Echelon. Apples and oranges.
At 4.5% APY with monthly compounding interest across 60 months, which is 5 years, would give you back about $254 on top of the $1,000 that you put in to begin with. That's more than twice as much as Atlas Earth just by putting your money in a fucking bank. And you would earn that money with...
You see, he goes off and cusses and says, like, you're putting it in a fucking bank. And he says it that way. Not the same deal, dude. It's a false dichotomy you've set up. You've carefully curated the information you choose to present to people because you're a piece of shit. You're borderlining a narcissistic personality disorder, dude. If not, you're already there. Shut the fuck up. Get off YouTube. Close your fucking accounts, dude. Get the fuck out of here. You're actively harming people's psychological stability now. You're actively detrimenting society with your doomsaying, dude.
Out watching tens of thousands of advertisements.
See, he's still harping on it.
Really, really hard to be considerate, but anyone playing these games...
And he says, I'm trying really, really hard to be considerate, but anyone playing these games... It's not a fucking game, dude. It's a banking and finance app. I'll fucking show you. Goddamn retard.
Spending their time and their money inside this ecosystem is brain dead.
No, you're brain dead.
A lemonade stand on the side of the road and earn orders of magnitude.
And he's comparing it to a fucking lemonade stand. It's not the same damn thing. It is not. I've already gone over that. It's not the same thing. That's a false dichotomy. And the false dichotomy I set up is more realistic. Begging on the street. And I compared that to the stock market, which is similar to Atlas Earth. It's not meant to be a get-rich-quick scheme or Ponzi scheme or pyramid scam like you imply. That's why I've reported your video, Upper Echelon. It is straight-up misinformation. You've carefully curated this lie, and you're using partial truths to support it. That you cherry-picked, and you completely disregarded the rest of the information, and you've harped on, oh, it's so bad because you have to watch billions of fucking ads and waste all your time because you're brain dead. Okay, dude, well, Same difference there. Let's compare it to the similar thing of why the fuck are advertisements playing on your goddamn videos? Same difference, dude. Hold yourself to the same standard. Like Louis Rosman said, if you're going to be the bitch, be the whole bitch.
More money than Atlas Earth could ever or will ever pay you for the proportional time investment. A lot of times people express that I criticize without providing solutions, so here's a solution. I understand that passive income applications are extremely appealing. There's a reason that so many people flock to them. I know that there's a lot of people out there who could use a few dollars a week or...
He's going to peddle something that he's probably going to give you an affiliate link for. Let's see if that's the case.
Even per month, and it can make a huge tangible difference to them.
So yeah, highlight it. Yeah, shut up.
This right here is an application called Honey Gain. The way it works.
Honey Gain. Hold up. Honey Gain, huh? It wouldn't happen to be by the same people who made the app called Honey, would it? And anybody who knows what the fuck's going on, please provide links from the other YouTubers in the fucking email me a fucking link. I'll fucking put it into the fucking pinned comment. This sounds a lot like it's from the people who made Honey. Yeah, that definitely scammed a few 100 million people out of money. Sounds the same thing. So where's your affiliate link, huh?
Access internet bandwidth so that companies can do things like price comparison, advertising verification, and market research. Think of the airline industry as an example. If you want to book a flight, there's a whole bunch of competing carriers and websites.
It is the same thing, but they're using your internet bandwidth and cutting your service that you're paying for by a proportionate percentage amount so that they can fucking look up codes for people online. No, it's the same damn thing as Honey. It's the exact same damn thing. And they're going to pay you for that? Really? Upper Echelon. You bitched about integrity a while back. Where's it now?
But the way that they compete with each other is to offer lower prices, which means scouting each other in order for them to know what their competitors are charging on different sites in different regions, etc.
Scouting each other?
In order to get that information.
Hold up. Isn't that the same as corporate espionage? So this thing he's pitching right now is, hey, help us do some corporate espionage. We'll pay you a few pennies for it. What happens if it actually is corporate espionage? What happens if the government gets involved? And everyone who bought into this and gets paid gets slammed with the fucking lawsuit and goes to prison while the actual company doesn't get jack shit done to them. What happens then? Is that what's going to happen? Upper Echelon? How full of shit are you?
Information, they use a service like Honey Gain, which then disperses some of the money that they pay back to you. It's pretty simple, honestly. You install it on whatever devices you have. A few is ideal. And then you get paid based on usage. You don't have to watch thousands of ads, and you can get enough money easily to cover your streaming services or, I don't know. Honestly, nothing crazy, okay? But it works in the background and pays out predictably. I'll put a link down below to it where you can get a special sign-up bonus, I guess, but just...
There's his affiliate link. Special sign-up bonus. And Markiplier said, hey, Honey's bad. I don't trust him. Where's the money coming from? Few other people said some shit's bad. I don't trust it. What the fuck is going on here? Now I got the same kind of feeling about what Upper Echelon is pitching here. Now, I've already pointed out how he bitched and whined and complained about the fucking ads in Atlas Earth when that's only like fucking 10% of the whole fucking thing you can do. I'll fucking show you. Just give me a little while after making this video and posting it. I will fucking show you. He's got his fucking Honey Gain. Yeah. We're definitely going in tight with the fucking reference to Honey.
Be clear, I get a bonus too if you use that link. But when
Oh, he gets a bonus too, huh? So, yeah. one person signing up other people and getting paid through the affiliate link. Isn't that just multi-level marketing? Or a Ponzi scheme, Upper Echelon? Since you wanted to call Atlas Earth a Ponzi scheme or a pyramid scam, aren't you doing the exact same thing? I mean, it looks like you are, because you're telling other people to use your affiliate link and go and get this thing that they get paid for, but it also pays you for using the link you provide them. Didn't Honey do the same damn thing too? You know what doesn't do the same damn thing? Me telling you, join my Patreon, support me directly. The links are there. I'm not going to tell you to join another thing like Honey. I mean, I did before, but that was before I knew any damn thing about what was going on. Well, I put the link in the fucking description of a bunch of videos, and last month I tried to remove it using, what was it, YouTube's automatic removal thing, but that didn't work, so I'm not going through and removing it manually. I don't have the fucking time to go through thousands of videos and remove a fucking link manually. Especially when their automatic mass removal tool isn't fucking working. Fucking. Back to this. Come on. Where are we going with this, Upper Echelon? Where are you going with it?
I sit here thinking about the unfortunate vulnerability of so many people when it comes to a supposed game like Atlas Earth.
That he said it was a supposed game. It's not.
I figured this is a holistically superior method of making minor passive income.
Holistically superior method? No, dude. No, dude. This looks exactly like what Honey was doing before.
Without sacrificing hundreds and hundreds of hours of your time as an ad slave. Bottom line, Atlas...
He just harped on it again. As an ad slave. Well, Upper Echelon, you've never shown your face. You hiding something like Leafy is here? That what the fuck's going on, dude? You fucking pussy? Don't want to show your face? Don't want to show your account on Atlas Earth? You fucking pussy ass bitch? Is that what the fuck's going on here? You know, like Louis Rossman said, you're gonna be the bitch, be the whole bitch. Upper Echelon, you're the bitch, so be the whole fucking bitch. And when this next Honey thing that you're talking about and promoting goes tits up, be the whole bitch. And hey, if Atlas Earth goes under, I'm gonna be the whole bitch and own it. Yep, okay, I was fucking wrong. I'll admit it. If it fucking happens, if I'm fucking wrong, I'll be the whole fucking bitch about it. I'll be a real fucking man. I'll admit that I was wrong. I've done it before. I've admitted several times, oh, fuck, I was wrong. I'm not afraid of it. I'm not afraid of what it looks like. I'm not afraid of having 1 billion subscribers all pissed off at me. I'm only asking for half of YouTube's total account. Yeah, I'm still on about that. I just want the joke. Just the hilarity of the moment of saying, suck it, pewds. 1 billion subscribers. Yeah, and then you can all go and do whatever. Why'd I throw that levity in there? Yeah, I just thought of it randomly. It came to my head. That's my ADHD going. Back to the content at hand. Back to the liar at hand.
Earth is currently doing a massive YouTube advertising push. If you didn't see the ads already now, you probably will in the future.
I haven't seen them.
Which is clearly working, by the way. Okay, like, they have the user base. It's a proven concept now. Like, people do fall for it. I have no
fall
doubt
for it?
whatsoever.
I'm sorry, fall for what? Because I've gotten $15 out of this system in less than a year, dude. What is there to fall for? It's extremely slow and tedious, yes, but so's the goddamn stock market when you buy blue chip stocks and live off the dividends. If you wanted to go with a real dichotomy, you would have compared it to the stock market. But no, you compared it to something that wasn't similar by any means. You compared it to a high yield savings account. And then you compared it to running a fucking lemonade stand. That's a false dichotomy. Those two things are completely different. They're not comparable or relatable in any sense other than money is involved. That's it. The way they're structured is false dichotomy. It makes it sound like it's similar because money's involved, but it's not. Because they work completely differently. Are you going to sit there at a lemonade stand selling lemonade 24/7 for 5 years? Hell the fuck no. Atlas Earth is going to continuously pump out those duodecicentillionths of a penny every second permanently, as long as their app lasts. And if Upper Echelon succeeds in whipping all the fucking people up into a frenzy of, oh, let's hate it because it's advertisements in it. If he succeeds in that bullshit and all of his fucking false dichotomy assessments and his lack of giving you the full information about it, I've given you more than information about it than he has. He's just harped on about ads the whole damn time with very few truths sprinkled in between to make it seem like it's, to make it look bad when it just fucking isn't. No one's going to be that retarded to sit there with one fucking parcel permanently. That's stupid. How stupid does he think you are? Obviously, the answer is extremely. I'm not going to lie. I think the whole of humanity is fucking retarded too, but not that retarded.
That we'll see a bunch of screeching comments down below about people that only do it on the side, and I made $400 as a free-to-play player over the past 13 or 18 months, or whatever it is, right? They're all gonna...
Yeah, they're all gonna blah, blah, blah. I've made $15 in 8 months.
Have their own story. But the reality is that you could make more money doing literally anything else in the entire world.
Yeah, let me stop you right there, Upper Echelon. There's this one thing I've been doing for about 20 years. I've had 5 YouTube channels deleted, and I still haven't made a single fucking penny on it. And I've had my current account going for 7 years. I haven't made a single fucking penny on it. I haven't gotten a single AdSense revenue. Not a single one. In 7 years, Upper Echelon. You can make money doing literally anything else? No, you fucking can't. That's a lie. It's another false dichotomy he's setting up. Other methods can make you more money faster, like working an actual job. But this isn't a fucking job. It's something you let passively go in the background. Making videos on YouTube is not passive. You actively have to make the videos and upload them and tag and title and label and schedule and release them. You have to actively do things in it. And I have made 0 fucking pennies. 0. $0. 0 pennies. 0. For the last 7 years of doing YouTube. That's why I'm pushing my fucking Patreon so much. That will actually be a passive income. That I just sit there and do nothing as long as you who choose to contribute. But I'm not going to sit on my ass and do nothing. You're going to continuously get more videos up on my Rumble and my YouTube account as long as I can continue to post. I've got videos scheduled on YouTube to go out all the way into the middle of September. It's the whole playlist for... what was it? Fuck, I'm getting off topic. I'm trying to deflect from how fucking pathetic this video is by getting off topic and discussing things that are better. When, fuck it, let's just continue right along.
For those 200 or 300 or 500 hours.
Uh-huh.
The math is all highly flexible. Please do keep that in mind because...
Alright, he shows this picture, this video clip of a burning $100 bill because he's psychologically manipulating you. He knows what he's doing. He wants you to think that you're wasting your time and your money by doing this when you're not. It's this long-term sustainability. I mixed up the words there. Sorry about that. It is a long-term sustainability thing, just like the stock market. Only it's a lot slower. That is its real-world analog. That is what it's comparable to. Not the false dichotomy of begging for money like I compared it to. Or running a fucking lemonade stand like he just finished comparing it to. That's false dichotomy. It's not the same. It's not similar. The only similarity is that money is involved. The process needs to be compared to another similar process. And the only one I know of so far is the stock market. They're both extremely slow. So, Upper Echelon, you've made this video. You've lied. You've said half truth. You've false dichotomy. You're a bitch. Be the whole bitch.
They have all sorts of little gamified events and special bonuses and other, daily incentives to keep people on the hamster wheel of never-ending advertisement watching.
Oh yeah. Now at the close to the end of his video, he goes on him and glosses over and says all these little events, blah blah blah. Yeah, he goes over it. You notice how quickly his tone shifted and how he quickly went through it to make it seem like it was less important than him bitching and moaning about the ads the whole time. Notice the shift in his tone and the speed of his speech, how he quickly went over those things, but I actually went over them with more emphasis.
But the saddest thing about all of it is that a lot of the people, like most of them actually, that are stuck in this world, they'll incessantly tell you that it's free. They'll say, I earned $200.
No. I have not run into anybody saying it's free. I will not tell you it's free. I will not give you that fucking lie. He's putting up an abject fucking lie. If he has run into anybody who has said it's free, Upper Echelon, show us who said that it's free. Show everybody. Make another video. Show us your fucking shit. Show us your fucking account on this app. Show us your fucking research. He glossed over in about half a second over the dozens of things that I went over in more detail. Note that. If he cared, he would have done diligent research and outlined everything. He did not. He only outlined cherry-picked, hand-picked information to present to you to go along with his narrative. And his narrative is that this is a bad thing and it makes you an ad slave. That's his narrative. He's full of shit. He has been since that video that I called him out on last time. That's when I noticed, Upper Echelon, you became the bitch.
For nothing, or look at my $400 and I got this for free. But
yeah, that's
truth is
dismissive.
that it did have a cost. It cost them 76 or 120 or 500 hours of their life watching mobile game ads on their phone screen and waking up at 3 a.m. to watch even more and more.
Shut up.
To make sure their little rent bonus doesn't expire.
He's harping on the fucking ads again. Like it's the only damn thing in the fucking app. I will show you that it's not in my next video. I will fucking show you.
That is a cost. Whether or not you're able to see it, that is a cost. Treating this as any sort of viable or serious investment.
All right. Since he wants to manipulate you, let me do the same thing here with this picture. His logo replacing his face means that he wants anonymity. He wants to hide from you, the viewer. He doesn't want to be honest and open with you because he wants to hide his face. This suit, it's the same damn suit and tie you would see a banker wearing in those fucking cliche videos. All those Hollywood videos. It's the same damn cliche. Or you could compare it to agents in the Matrix. He's just another part of the system. Another mouth of Sauron to spout bullshit to you. Yes, Upper Echelon, since you want to manipulate people, here, have it right back at your fucking ass. Stop hiding your fucking face. Show people who the fuck you really are, bitch.
Is unthinkably stupid. Treating this as a fun hobby is a little bit more defensible, maybe.
No.
But that assumes that your
No,
version
fucking
of fun
shut up.
is to be a mindless, barely human drone who sits there watching advertisements for.
You want to talk about watching advertisements, Upper Echelon? Why the fuck are ads playing on any of your videos? Huh? Where's your fucking answer for that? Show your face, bitch. I show mine. I don't give a fuck that people think my teeth are bad. Yeah, they're fucking bad. And there's a reason for that. And I'm not fucking ashamed of it. I'm not ashamed of my face like you are. Like Leafy is here was. And he's off the fucking platform now. So you want to be the whole bitch? Be the whole bitch, bitch. Yay. This is not cyberbullying. This is not what it's about. I care. And this video is full of fucking lies. It's full of manipulation. It's full of psychiatric techniques, psychology, designed to manipulate you, the viewer, into his fucking narrative. That's why I'm so fucking passionate about it. That's why I'm saying shit about it. Because if I didn't care, I wouldn't say shit. And this is your second video, Upper Echelon, that I've called out. And now I'm making a full-on breakdown of it, calling you the fuck out. And my next video, I'm going to show people my fucking account and all the things you didn't say shit about, that you glossed over and said, oh yeah, I missed them. No, you didn't fucking miss them. You ignored them. Intentionally, purposefully.
Significant portion of their life for the direct benefit of someone else. I'm sure we'll get some entertainment in the comment section on that topic as people get defensive. That's it though. If you want to support the channel, check out the links down below. A special VPN deal.
Oh, special VPN deal. Here's the thing about VPNs. It condenses all the information that would otherwise be on different servers into one fucking server. So if the government wants to, they just petition that one VPN. They have all the information. VPNs don't work. They're a band-aid on a fucking decapitated head. Man, I fucking left a similar topic. I left a message in one of McGallagher's videos saying, dude, don't do this fucking brand promotion deal. Open a Patreon. I will spot you $10 a month that I barely have to fucking help out here. Because he does really good shit. McGallagher. Fucking... I'll get into that later. It's far better than watching Upper Echelon. I'm not even going to watch the rest of the 47 seconds of his video because he's not going to redeem himself from talking shit and cherry picking the data and manipulating you. I pointed it out. I did something similar so you can see what it looks like, but I did it more sarcastically. I care because I'm saying something about it. If I didn't care, I wouldn't say shit about it. And I reported your video, Upper Echelon, for misinformation because that's what it is. In my next video, I'm going to be showing everybody the other things. It's going to be a real short video because I'm just going to go right through it. Just to get through it as soon as possible, get the information out so everybody can see for themselves how much full of shit you are, Upper Echelon. You were respectable up until that last video that I called you out on. Now you're just doomsaying and doing fear porn. That's all there is to it. You've become the bitch. Now be the whole bitch. Honestly, I don't know what's going to happen with that honey thing. It looks oddly the same as honey was. It functions nearly the same as honey did. It's just a different subsection of it. I don't fucking trust it, and I don't fucking trust Upper Eschelon anymore. Neither should you. There, that's done. I've already peddled my Patreon, yada yada. I'm done with this video. Now the next one.